Well, good morning. Some seasons, some leagues coming to an end. Premier League, for example, not much going on there. We did look for the equaliser for Newcastle yesterday, which I passed on to you. French Ligue 1, aberration by Lyon. Is that going to trouble their European hopes? Huge win for Le Havre against Auxerre. If it was a late equaliser, it's one of those to lay the late draw, that's for sure. I hope you got on that one. Huge motivation for Le Havre with 3 points could possibly salvage a tough French League season for them. We'll work our way down. Bundesliga, it's getting a bit quiet now, but Holstein Kiel, huge win for them. We did take them on 0-2 up. That's always a good entry point, particularly if you're not 100% confident. Keep your liability low, but good result for Holstein Kiel, dominant there, needed the win. Bundesliga 2 brewing up nicely, huge win for Elversberg in their push for automatic promotion and the promotion playoffs. That was a huge win. In Serie A, it's, let's have a look. Atalanta getting the win. Lazio, as expected, no strong trading angles there yesterday. Serie B is brewing up nicely, but some teams have already done it. I think the top three have already nailed their places. We are getting closer to the end of the Serie B season. I think there's still 3 matches to go. Start pressing the panic buttons second to last match when these teams really start needing points. Dutch Eredivisie, not much going on there yesterday for me. And the Elite Serie, still watching brief. Disappointment for a couple of the odds-on favourites at home in Viking and Strom Godset. And in Spain, Real Madrid, keep an eye on the title. Atletico Bilbao Real Sociedad would be disappointed with a 0-0 there. And in La Liga 2, Deportivo La Coruña's huge win. Almeria's huge win as well. Done them no harm at all in the standings. So let's have a look at that. It's all brewing up nicely. Still, the title is undecided with Racing Santander within striking distance, as is Oviedo and Mirandes. So the title is up for grabs, as is the top 2 playoff places. But with Elche, the only side on 70 plus, they've got a huge advantage. And at the bottom, Eldenza could have done with a win. Tenerife's draws are keeping them alive, but 40 points is the out. They're looking increasingly adrift, 10 points adrift of Zaragoza. So those 4 draws are impacting even harder, aren't they? In the Allsvenskan, equaliser for AIK, I missed that one. Should have got involved with that one. Very obvious play. First in the league at the moment, AIK, but early on in the season. Looking on to today, and it's a quiet enough Monday. It's a day off for me. Crystal Palace against Nottingham Forest. The motivation is with Nottingham Forest here. Palace's season is over. They are favourite at home. Nottingham Forest have gone a bit blunt. 3 defeats in 4 matches is very concerning for them. As is AC Milan's inability to be in the European places. That's a huge concern for a club as big. But it's no panic stations just yet. They must collect those W's. They are 9 points adrift of Lazio. They do have enough matches to get the wins, but you can see 5th and 6th are unbeaten in the last 5. They are keen on European football. AC Milan need to start winning and hope other results fall their way. Girona and Mallorca, excellent season for Mallorca, who have been eyeing the European places. They are within a win of taking the Europa Conference League places. They have gone on a bit of a poor run of late, only 1 win in 5 for Mallorca. Are they better at home? They're tougher to beat at home, but they're away from home. Girona have fallen off the map. Champions League last season, this Manchester City partner team, partner club, but now they're just below the relegation zone. So I wonder what happened last season. Was there a sudden cash injection or transfer news bringing in solid players? Or why now has it all gone pear-shaped from Champions League to relegation threatening? They need points for sure. This is going to be a fascinating match. 1-2, the very, very late draw, that's for sure. Girona and Mallorca. Castillon and Sporting Gijón got an odds-on favourite at home. Should give us something to think about. Who needs what? Castillon and Sporting Gijón. Castillon. 46, there are 2 wins above the relegation zone. Gijón are 2 wins and a draw above the relegation zone. So 3 points today could pretty much underline survival. Allsvenskan is still beginning, but Malmo title winners last season. Elf have impressed me this season as well. Goals in their matches to date. Tend to, I think, see some second half goals there for the Elf. But we do see goals in their last 2 matches. That's certainly caught the eye recently. So do watch out for that. I think the Malmo match is the most readable today. Turkish Super League, Trabzonspor against Kasımpaşa. Again, at this stage of the season, just look for motivation factors. Trabzonspor, they are 8th with 54, with only 4 places for Europe. They are 11 points shy, I think, season over for Trab. Wouldn't you agree there? It's a fall from grace for them. They're normally a lot better than that. Kasımpaşa 42 to 55. They're more worried about relegation. They're 8 points above the relegation zone with 3 consecutive defeats. But thankfully, the sides below them, apart from Rizespor, are not collecting the W's. Looking at the tennis as well. This is summer for tennis, and I'll check in to see how the tennis manual is getting on. Once I receive it, I have to give it a read through, maybe some additions as well. Might be something to put on the Patreon, because it's cost me a bit of money to make. So maybe if I just give you a bonus on Patreon for the tennis trading manual, hopefully you'll find it very useful. We've got Rome now, so we've gone all of the major European cities with Barcelona, Real Madrid, Barcelona, Madrid, Monte Carlo, now Rome. The pathway to the French Open. So you're going to get a lot of familiar names here. Cameron Norrie, for example, stands out. He's had to go through the qualifiers in his last round as well in Madrid to get through. Lots and lots of familiar names. Taro Daniel, Hanfman, Carino Buster Capino As is a favourite, but he's playing an Argentinian, and they'll be good on clay, won't they? So there's a lot of big names. There's old Basil Fawlty there. Watch out for an Italian in Italy. They might perform above expectations. So that's what Cameron Norrie has to worry about with Vasami, an Italian looking to get into his home tournament through the playoffs. Well, not the playoffs, but the qualifiers. So there's some very famous names. Tigo Montero, Kerendulu and Herbert. So some familiar names. Similar story with the ladies. I don't really like playing the qualifiers. I do prefer the tournament proper. So that's it for today. You won't be hearing from me today. It's my day off. What have we got upcoming? We're going to be transitioning now. Well, I won't be transitioning. I will remain a male. But we will be transitioning from the European leagues all the way now to Sweden, Norway, Finland and Ireland for our summer leagues. Champions League tomorrow, Inter Milan against Barcelona. You can see now for the context of their match at the weekend. Championship relegation might be interesting. Lay that late draw. All dependent on liquidity. As you can see, it's getting a bit quieter now. So a good opportunity for me to push that tennis trading manual, see if I can get that finished for you. Have a great day today. I will see you all again tomorrow. Well, maybe not. It does look like a very quiet coupon tomorrow, but I think it's second leg's Champions League. So we do have that angle, at least from the first leg, do we not? Indeed, it's a 3-3. I did mention to you in the first leg at 1.7 for a semi-finalist. Far too dismissive of Inter Milan, and they showed it with a 2-0 lead. This ain't over. Could highly see both teams to score here. Could even target a 2-2 initially. Goals before half-time. It could be a humdinger. Or is this going to swing suddenly to tense, nervy, don't want to concede, want to score the next goal? We will see. And in the meantime as well, I'll be doing the bet and go strategies as well, looking for some of those for the football testing lab. Now, football's getting quieter. I want to start to develop the website for the football testing lab to give you some bet and go ideas for you to follow. So we can place a bet and leave. So you've got the trading option and you'll have the bet and go option. So hopefully we can dig out some profit makers for you for the start of the 25-26 season, which will be with us quicker than you think. It'll be August before you know it. Have a great day today. If you fancy joining Football Trading Profits, then please go to the website, join Football Trading Profits here, and I look forward to seeing you. We've still got plenty to entertain us during the summer. Indeed, the summer months can be quite effective because there's limited fixtures, but we've still managed to get a couple of trades a day, so don't worry about that. And if you fancy Premier League research in your inbox, and I'll be adding some extra